filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. Today we got some football and some baseball to talk about. Before I introduce my wonderful co-host, I'm going to quickly let y'all know what we got today for y'all. We got to talk about the Philadelphia, I said the Illies, the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. They lose to the Giants. What's the Eagles' biggest problem? And we got this topic featured by my boy DeVore. DeVore gonna be on. All right, he's gonna join us with this Eagles topic, and then we gotta talk about the Giants, man. I mean, we got some Giants fans coming on today, right? Are they a playoff team? They feeling good right now. You know, if you are in our NFL chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Dodgers advance, right? They beat the Phillies. Phillies just had a bad day yesterday. The Dodgers advance. We gotta talk about the Dodgers, and the Yankees did not advance. What's wrong with the Yankees? We got my boy Griffey. I'm not talking about, you know, the baseball player. My guy Griffey, he's gonna be on. My guy Lou, he's gonna be on to talk about that. And lastly, the Colts. The Colts looking mighty, Tomo. They are the number right now. They have the best record in the NFL right now. My boy Femi, Colts fan, he's gonna come on and talk about the Colts. But I got my great co-host with me right now. As y'all can see, Davey Dollar is not here, but I got Mr. Get Done Son Tomo, co-host of In the Red Corner, a Dallas Cowboy fan, my ass. He was a little happy yesterday. How you feeling?
In the Red Corner, we got an episode coming out Sunday. Just want to get that out the way. We got an episode coming out Sunday. All right, so we back for the people.
And also, Tomo, sorry, the intro song, make sure y'all check it out on Apple Music. All right, it's on Apple Music. Make sure you check it out and you can stream it. Refuse to Lose by Lambo Anlo. Go ahead, Tomo.
Get them streams up. You helping the streams with the intro and you help the streams with the show here. But how I'm really feeling, Joe? NFC East wide open. Giants did us a favor and they don't even know it. I think the Giants did us more of a favor than Jackson Dart did Daboll by saving his job. But look, the chat's been turned up all day, Joe. I know you've been turned up ever since the game done went off. If you're not in the chats, make sure you click the link, become a member, join those NFL chats. They still going crazy right now. The comments are going to go crazy. Joe, I'm going to ask you how you feeling because we got a jam-packed show. So how you?
I'm feeling great. You know, I'm blessed and highly favored. But, you know, it's Friday. You know what we do on Fridays. And by the way, we got an episode of Dave Doghouse coming out next week. So while we here, we might as well turn up, Tomo.
Turn me up.
I'm looking at, you know, these things that you use for your face. I'm like, man, I can't wait to wear those on Tuesday. But anyways, we are streaming this on 4 different platforms: YouTube, Facebook, X, and Twitch. So make sure y'all like the video on whatever platform you're watching this on. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us everywhere at Refuse to Lose Sports or at R2L Sports. And share this episode with anybody so they could come on and watch this show live with you, because you could be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to my boy Chris, man. You're talking about the chats. When, man, Chris be having them chats lit, man. We lit. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, right? My brother J-Mo. Yes, sir. What's good, fellas? What's good, J-Mo? We got a great show for y'all today. foot on the Eagles' neck. Let's go. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, take it over.
We ain't doing that because Peter may be listening. But all I gotta say is 34-17. Thursday night football. We back at it again. And Joe, I keep coming on here and I gotta keep reiterating that hey, the NFL found a way to make Thursday night football entertaining. Amazon Prime found a way to make people click on features that they shouldn't be clicking on. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I see some stuff. I see some stuff I wasn't supposed to see. All 22s. I'm just supposed to be a regular average fan of the NFL. I'm not supposed to see all 22s and see when people are wide open or see when my quarterback missed a play. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that. I just want to curse my quarterback out and say, what happened there? Or cuss out the wide receiver, when you at home. But Thursdays, Prime, they get you things in 2 days. They might get you something overnight. And just like your football games, they're going to get it to you right then and there. We got a special guest backstage. He wants to talk about the game as well. But Joe, before we bring up our guests, I just want to get. I wanted to get you ready. That I got to get the cheering button because I see producers backstage working. So you good?
Okay, I see.
All right.
Yes,
So
let's get them up
if you
there.
good, all right. Let's get our guests up here. Welcome, DeVore. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I cannot wait for tonight's episode.
Oh man, what's up, DeVore?
Hey, we here to talk about these Eagles, man. Set it up.
All right. Well, with that being said, look, 34-17, the Eagles. The Giants defeated the Eagles. I'm about to say the Eagles defeated the Giants. That's how my mind is. It was wired to go that way, but obviously the game wasn't. Jackson Dart and Scatterbo has now put the NFL on notice that, hey, these young rookies are here. It's something about the NFC East and rookie quarterbacks and their running backs, that duo. Because we've seen RG3 and Alpha Morris. We've seen Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Now is it going to be Jackson Dart and Scatterbo? We don't know. But before we get to that, Joe, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but if you can see how you got the banner, it say the Eagles' biggest problem is ... and then it's the Giants logo. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but it's a Giants fan somewhere smiling. DeVore, let me ask you this, man. What do you think is the biggest problem with the Eagles?
The biggest problem with the Eagles is that they're too busy trying to. It's a two-parter. Number one is the quarterback. That's number one. Unfortunately, the Eagles' offense is simple, where it's either Saquon Barkley running the ball or it's going to be Jalen Hurts running the ball, or unless somebody's running wide open, nobody else is going to be getting the ball. And that has trickled down to the receivers where they running routes every single play. That's a pass play, and they not getting the ball. And one thing about a wide receiver, everybody's played wide receiver, whether it be on the collegiate level or whether it be backyard. If you consistently going out there running a route and the ball ain't finding you, you get frustrated. And over the past couple of weeks, it has been getting louder as far as the issue with the wide receivers. And I feel like it's coming down to a leadership problem with Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts, where, look, this is what we do. We run the football, and that's how we play. We can't sit back and get outside of our comfort zone and try to force the ball to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And it's getting to the point where it's starting to cost them games.
Joe?
Oh, okay. I was expecting more, but before you see you want to say anything to the comments before we move on? Oh no, you good. I know AJ got a lot to say. AJ is upset about something.
No comment. Hey,
okay,
I said what I needed to say.
All right. So before I go, I do want to say this. I don't think the Eagles are in panic mode. Let me say that. People are panicking like the sky is falling. I don't think the sky is falling in Philly. All right. But I do think there are some issues there that need to be addressed that fans are ignoring. All right. Now, who's the biggest problem? It's two problems. The offensive line and Jalen Hurts. And this is from this game. I'm talking about the Giants and the Eagles game. I hear people saying, call some better plays. I'm not blaming the OC for what happened yesterday. Because when they had dialed up, stuff was there. They just didn't execute what was dialed up. So let's talk about Hurts right now, right? Jalen Hurts right now. He has the sixth most time to throw the ball than anybody in the NFL. Sixth most. All right. So he has time in the pocket. Number two, he throws the ball. He says he's 27th between all starting quarterbacks, 27th in pass attempts. So you don't throw the ball a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. Against the Broncos, he threw the ball 38 times. This game, he threw the ball about 33 times. All right. So he threw the ball a lot the last two games. Now, this is a crazy stat right here, y'all. Did you know that Jalen Hurts is dead last when it comes to starting quarterbacks and passes as 10 plus yards or more? Dead last. So you don't throw the ball down the field that much. Receivers, do y'all know that all year the Eagles receivers dropped the ball only one time? All year. One time. And listen to this. There are 34 other QBs who have receivers drop more passes than Jalen Hurts did all year. 34. And listen to this, Cooper Rush, Carson Wentz, Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, Tyrod Taylor, and Max Brosmer. You ever know who that is? That's Carson Wentz back up. All those quarterbacks play less games than Jalen Hurts, and their receivers drop the ball more than Jalen Hurts receivers. So we can't blame the pass catchers. All right, we can't blame them. They are when they get thrown to, they catch the ball. 10 QBs average more drops a game than Hurts did all season. So we're not gonna blame the receivers. And now I hear Cass saying stuff like this in the chat. Shout out to my boy Cass, by the way. You know, early in the season, they kind of tell Hurts where to go with the ball. And then, when you watch the Super Bowl and NFC Championship game, it was Hurts doing his thing. So when Hurts doing good, it's Hurts doing his thing. When he's doing bad, it's not on Hurts. Now, don't get me wrong. AJ came in the chat and he put the blame on Hurts. Cat was making all these excuses for Hurts. I'm like, Cat, how long Hurts been in the league? They still got to tell him where to throw the ball at? I couldn't believe he said that. So, but it's the O-line and Hurts for this game. And AJ gave him the blame for that. So I get AJ props. I'm not giving Hurts the blame for any other game for real, except for this game. Now, let's pull up the footage. Let's talk about the O-line first. We got the Let's talk about the O-line first. I hope y'all can see it at home. Now, you watch the O-line right here. Look on the left side of the O-line. This is not Hurts' fault. It's the O-line. Look at the left side. Beat up. That is bad. It's on third down. Did y'all know on third down the last two games, the Eagles are 1-9? And guess what, y'all? They haven't been in a position to do the tush push on third down the last two games. So when they're not in a position to do the tush push, it's hard for them to convert on third down. Now, last night, they did do a touch push on third down, and that they didn't get, which was and they had to do it on fourth down. You know what I mean? So that counts too. The only third down conversion they had last night was when Smitty, he threw it to Smitty in the red zone. Outside of that, they couldn't convert on third down. These are all third down plays I'm about to show y'all. Look at this right here. Look at Burns on the left. O-line again. This is not on Hurts right here. It's on the O-line. Look at the O-line. Hurts, boom. No time. It's third down. Is this the OC fault? Or is this O-line fault right there?
Can I chime real quick?
I think the will say what I'm about to say. Go ahead.
So I think there's so much of an issue of them not being able to run the ball for them to put themselves in that third down and short, where the defense is now, they just turn around like, you know what? Hey, third down and long, we know they got to pass. So that's it, everybody. We gonna make Jalen Hurts panic. So there's no tush pushing going on because we're selling out to stop the run on first and second down.
Yeah,
and I got go ahead. And I got one more thing to say too, though, Joe. And I don't think this also kind of doesn't help the Jalen Hurts quarterback thing either, because it's like your protection, right? If it's third and long, 9 times out of 10 you're going to pass. 9 times out of 10 they're going to blitz. So when you get to the line, that's what everybody been killing quarterbacks for, right? You get to the line, you got to know that the blitz is coming. So you got to be able to be like, okay, you got to get your protection right. And if you already know that your left guard is out, because I know Kev somewhere, he gonna type it up and be like, we got banged up offensive lineman. I think Dickerson was out. So if you know that your left side is your weakest side, you go back to the beginning of the play. Where was Saquon? Is Saquon on his right? If that's the case, then yeah, you need to move that over to let them know, like, hey, this is our weak side. We already know Lane gonna handle that over there, and you
He
didn't.
went out for a pass.
But still, Chip go out for the
Hurts
pass. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it kind of doesn't help. Last night was just a bad night for him. Like you said, I can't blame the OC for that. He put him in a position. He should have seen that and be like, no. Hey, Saquon, I need you here. Shift to protection, and then we gonna make a play.
Facts.
I'll let you go on.
Now, fact. I got one more for the O-line. This is also the O-line too. All right, on the left side. So Tomo, you look, Saquon on the right side again.
Nah, they shouldn't have gave us this.
You know, that's a good stunt though. I'm not gonna lie. Like they kind of the D-line did a good job. Look at the D-line. They kind of it did like a little nice stunt. They switched.
See, but that goes. But that's good coaching and good execution on the Giants side, right? Because if you see Joe, you shouldn't have put the film up there. Now only I can execute the game a little bit better because you looking at it, it's like, bro, the Giants knew that if we hit this stunt on that weak side, we can get that left guard because it's already been there without a stunt. So imagine
that's
if we
2
do
times.
it.
No, the one before that was the same stunt, same thing.
And this goes back to what DeVore was saying earlier. It's the same play. It's the same play.
Now, this right here for Chris. Now, this is when it's Hurst's fault, Chris. This is third down. I want y'all to watch Jahan Dawson. Jahan Dawson is on the outside on the right. Watch Jahan Dawson. Wide open. And Hurst threw it right there. Threw the Saquon Barkley. Wide open. That's on Hurst. Not seeing his receiver open. And it's not like he was like, now he went out the pocket, but he got a hit Jahan Dawson right there. Jahan Dawson wide open. And even Amazon circled him like, bro, throwing the ball. Amazon circled it. This right here. Watch AJ Brown. This is why AJ Brown is mad. This is before the half when he pulled the Dak Prescott. Sorry, Tomo. AJ Brown on the top left. Wide open. Look. But instead, he ran it. And you know, it's funny. The commentator said he needs to get to the 45. AJ was right at the 45-yard line. Watch AJ Brown again. Look, open.
Why you had to bring back old wounds, bro? I just thought you talking about the 49ers game.
And then watch this. Watch Smitty on the far right. He gonna get mad when they don't get this ball off in time. Watch Smitty on the far right. Watch Smitty. Mad. He like, come on, man. And then we all know this one right here. This is also third down. This is an overthrow. Smitty wide open. Busted coverage. Wide open. Busted coverage. Overthrows him. And then last but not least, the one I posted in the chat, we all know about this one, the pick six. AJ Brown wide open in the middle. And he throws it to the sideline to Dawson. Wide open. Right there. He put his hand up and everything. This is why AJ Brown frustrated. Little stuff like this. You know, so okay, Carl. But that's why he's frustrated. Stuff like that. So I think this game is definitely Jalen Hurts and the offensive line having issues. Sorry if I was long-winded.
No. You have videos and everything, so this is perfect. You're saying if we're going off of this game, I think this game was the pot tipping over. Like we've been saying it for the last few seasons. The Eagles find ways to win these games when they're playing up against teams that they are superior for, right? They find ways to win games when technically, I know fans been saying that they want them to blow them out and be like, hey, man, look, we're better than them. We should be able to beat them by 20. But again, the NFL is the NFL, right? The Broncos game was just, I don't even know what to say about that one because it's a 14-point deficit. So then you already got temperaments there. Then you say a short week, we should be able to erase it, come back Thursday, and then find a way. But you only do that when the chemistry in the locker room is good. The chemistry in the locker room for this Super Bowl winning team makes no sense to me. I've never seen a team win the Super Bowl like they won it and come back the next year and everybody's frustrated. Like I just don't understand it. It started from the banner night when people said they want to watch the banner drop, and then people said they don't want to watch the banner drop. It was confusion from that day. And then that game, you see how it played out. Again, you're going up against a division opponent, week 1. Things are going to happen. New coordinators, new offensive coordinator, because Vic been there. Few drops, people say maybe that goes the Cowboys' way. We don't know. So that's one game. Then you go another game where it's just like, what's wrong with the offense? Because technically, after that week 1, what was the first thing it said? The whole game, A.J. Brown hasn't been targeted the entire game. It took a CeeDee Lamb drop for them to win the game, and then it'd be like, hey, oh yeah, here's AJ, and then they give him the ball. Then they have another game where they would just like, they just give AJ the passes just to be like, all right, just to hush him up on the sideline. Then, like you said, on Unfazed, Joe, at some point, Smitty started talking. Now Smitty's like, I don't even like what's going on here.
Oh, we caught him. We caught him in this game. He had the towel over his mouth talking. Nah, we know what you talking about. We know what you talking about.
Then it was like another clip where the offensive coordinator was talking to Smitty, and he was just like, whatever, bro. It's just getting to the point where I think the revolving door of offensive coordinators and this team trying to figure out who they are is causing confusion. Because again, we know what the Eagles should be. I think they know who they should be. But somewhere in the coaching staff or someone is just saying, no, we want you all to do it this way. We went and got Saquon Barkley so he can run the ball and then we pass it. But if you A.J. Brown, you got to understand that. I think Smitty understands that. I think Dallas Goedert, who was on the trading block, didn't get traded, found a way to still make plays in each game. If I'm anybody in the locker room, if Dallas Goedert should be the most upset because they literally had him on the trading block. So if I'm him sitting in the locker room, I'm looking at A.J. Brown like, what you complaining for? You got a contract extension. Smitty, you got a contract extension. Every week they trying to trade me. And yet I'm the only one that's still making plays. No frustration. I'm not coming out here upset or nothing. I'm out here balling. So technically, and this is for Blaze and any other person who see me with this cowboy hat on, I know we're a circus in the media, but it sounds like y'all got more issues in your locker room than what we got right now. And we traded Micah.
Do y'all remember the reason why Hollywood Brown didn't want to sign back with the Ravens?
No.
Wow.
He said he didn't want to play with Lamar. And that's that was the reason. And this is what you see, the aftermath of receivers not being happy with quarterbacks that don't get them the ball. It's understandable. The receivers under contract, but they still have incentives to hit. So they're not hitting those incentives, they're not going to be happy. So this is what we do. We run the ball and we set up the play action. That's what Jalen Hurts does. That's what Lamar Jackson does. The Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens have been one of the top rushing teams in the league for the past 5 or 6 years. Unfortunately, the philosophy doesn't fit A.J. Brown, which is somebody that you need to feed the ball. So you just going to have, in my honest opinion, I feel like they should just go ahead and just cut ties with him and go ahead and see what you can get in return for putting him up there for a trade.
You know what? I remember. He did not say, I don't want to play with Lamar. He said he don't want to play with a run-first offense. That's
in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he's gone auto a lot. Yeah, he didn't say I don't want to play with Lamar. He said that I want to play in a run-first. I don't want to play in a run-first scheme, basically. That's what he said. But the man was getting the ball, though. He's the only person that got him and Mark Andrews. If he could catch the ball, boy, he would have more receptions.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a systematic thing, to be honest. It's a systematic thing. Run first offense or pass first offense, it still comes down to the quarterback. The offensive coordinator plays to the tendencies of the quarterback. And if that's what you do, that's what you're going to do. And I personally, if I was a receiver, I wouldn't want to play in that type of scheme either because I want the ball.
He was getting the ball.
Yeah. That's
how they're getting it is the problem.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if we're talking about a whole bunch of screen passes, short throws, no. We want to be able to stretch the field, be able to get some deep posts, some deep corners. You know what I'm saying? He was getting the ball, but at the same time, how he's getting it is the problem.
Okay,
How
if you Hollywood, I agree with you. If you AJ Brown, no, because that's your thing. Like he's a yak receiver. So if you AJ Brown, I can
1,000%.
see you being upset there. But if you Hollywood, yeah, you a speedster, you like throw the ball down the field. I can see where you're coming from in that standpoint. But
Oh, I'm
what?
sorry, Tom. Real quick. Hollywood Brown, his rookie year, in 11 games, he got 71 targets. Then he got 100 targets. Then it's last year in Baltimore, he got 146 targets.
How many receptions?
Nah,
91.
he was known for
He should
dropping the
have
ball.
more.
He was known for dropping it though.
Yeah, he was dropping it. Hey,
Known for
That man had
dropping it.
you read
146
hey, you
targets
read the
and 1,000 yards.
report. That's what
Right
he
here.
said. Now, I may have gave you the raw uncut version of what he was really saying. He just put that out there as the media version. But I gave you the wide receiver in the locker room version. We don't throw the ball to me enough the way I want it.
Well, hey, we gonna let you handle the Raven side of things because they definitely they backstage waiting for you.
I know they're gonna get you in the chat, but go ahead.
But I think the overarching thing that we all can agree with right now, what's the Eagles' biggest problem? He is a top 5 head coach, right? He is a good head coach. But I think at this point, the biggest problem is the head coach not being able to rein in his locker room before it gets to the media. Like the one thing I've been hearing from Eagles fans in the chat, and it makes sense, is why is none of this in-house? And this is why it's kind of funny because, again, they laugh at the Cowboys for doing stuff like this. But technically, it's not. I don't think it's the players outside of when Micah had his podcast bringing it to the media. It was Jerry starting up stuff. You literally have AJ Brown now at the end of post game saying, I don't remember a meeting. I don't remember doing this. And Joe, remember we had Kev on here and he kept saying they was friends. And I sat back in my chair and I was like, Kev, I don't think they buddies, bro. And he just kept saying, nah, they got you. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, because if that's your friend, why you keep going to the media making them speculate things?
Facts.
Like you should be the first one to stop all of that. Like, granted, you frustrated. We know that. We can see it on your face. Hell, Saquon left the Giants. You don't think last night was another big night for him? He wanted to go off. He's frustrated. But to come out and be like, nah, we never met. I don't know what you're talking about. That's another thing. Now they got to answer that in the locker room for the rest of the weekend. Now they got to talk about that all the way up until Sunday. Or, well, basically Saturday. But for the NFL, it's going to be Sunday. But I see what you're saying. He's not the biggest issue, but the biggest issue is him not reigning in the locker room, like keeping it in-house. He needs to keep his players be like, look, whatever we have going on in here, you address it with me, and then I address the media. Don't you all keep giving them room to speculate what's going on in here.
You know what? That's a problem too. Both of y'all saying are problems, but I see what AJ is saying, because the fact that he's not a great play caller himself. Think about it. The OC is going over the game plan with the head coach before every game.
Who had him?
Sirianni. So that's what AJ is saying, though.
Who
AJ is
hired
saying his no. That's AJ is saying that. He's saying that's his biggest problem. His inability to run the offense, call plays, because the OC is coming to Sirianni before every game, and like, this is the game plan. And Sirianni like, okay, cool. He's not saying like, you know what? No, I don't know what he's saying, but he's not a great play caller. And that's why when people say he's not a great play caller, and that's why I got such and such over him, now you see why. Now you see why people pick Sean McVay over Sirianni, because he wouldn't have this issue. He would not have a play calling issue. I don't care who the OC is. Kyle Shanahan, he won't get like, come on now, we're not gonna have this issue.
But Joe,
go ahead.
this guy was with Sirianni when he first got hired, right? Out of all the OCs that were out there, this is what I mean. But no, but out of all the OCs they had, he's been around play callers who could make a game plan come together. You can compare the two and be like, well, this ain't that. And I kill Kellen Moore. I kill him all the time. But what they had last year was gold. If you my homie, and this is his homie, right? If you my homie, I'm gonna come to you and be like, hey, whatever we did last year, if you could just sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of it, then we're good. You don't even have to change anything. He could have kept the same exact play calls from last year and put his name on it, and it would have been perfect.
But it's not the plays. It's
the play calling.
You're doing it. You know how a play calling is. It's not. It's obviously you want to pick the right play, but every play is designed to succeed. It's about when are you calling these plays, the timing of it. And Sirianni never been good at that.
But I heard he's
Well,
not
you're
gonna
saying
take
he should have
the
took notes when Kellen Moore was around.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
That's what you were saying.
Also, I mean, I know you want to hire your friend, but after 3 weeks, you see what you got. You gotta pull him to the side too and be like, "Hey, bro, you gotta fix something here. Something
They
has to
made
change."
adjustments though. Like he wasn't a problem yesterday. Like they starting to throw the ball more.
They did that because of.
I mean, they changed something. Now, don't get me wrong. Against the Broncos, they should have ran the ball more. Now, I think Saquon injury has something to do with it, though. Remember going to out the game, he was hurt. Maybe because he only had 6 carries. So they were up by double digits, 2 possessions, and they're sitting here throwing the ball still, going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. So, but in this game, they were running. They should have ran. I think they should have been more committed to the run because Saquon, there were times when he got hit behind the line of scrimmage, but there were also times when he got 10 plus yards. Like, you got to keep feeding the rock. And you know how Saquon is, bro. Like, even with the Giants with the bad O-line, you keep feeding him, he going to break off a 60-yarder. That's how Saquon is. You gotta give him carries. He led the NFL in carries last year. So, yeah. That's
Why can't Hurt make the adjustments like FJA said? Would y'all? Hey, I said that. I don't know if you was here, Vaughn. I was like, he should have made the adjustment when Joe was playing the video. Like, he should have made the adjustment at the line. I can't call that, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's it's offensive coordinators in the revolving door that he can't sit down with the same one and make something shake. Like there's no chemistry there. I don't know. I can't answer that. But the person who can answer that is the head coach.
Facts. So, but the locker room thing is that's always the head coach problem.
Yeah.
Always. And this is every year, bro.
Man, I knew this topic was gonna be a good one. You got the comments going.
I ain't gonna lie, I expected more from the boy. You know, I did. I think he's gonna come in here with like
I left an article in the chat for Carl. I left it for Carl. I know Carl backstage, ain't he?
Nah, he's not backstage, but I'll make sure you get it.
He got both of the birds mad at him now in the chat.
Oh, they waiting for you. So when you leave, bro, that NFL chat gonna be waiting for you.
I can't wait.
But I always say, man, you got any last words?
As far as the Eagles is concerned, man, I feel like Jalen Hurts showed his true colors in the fourth quarter. And what defines a quarterback is how you perform behind by a couple of scores. And they had the opportunity to make this a 1-possession game, and he ended up throwing that crucial interception, which I believe it got returned back for like 60 plus yards or something like that. So these are things that have been a constant over the course of his career. And it drives me nuts that I consistently keep seeing people think that he's a top 5 quarterback, when to be honest, he's probably, well, Joe knows this. I said this to him multiple times, probably borderline. He's probably 15 to me, to be honest. So I feel like this is a rude awakening for a lot of Philadelphia Eagles fans, where it's like, look, if we behind and we down, we might as well go ahead and throw in the towel.
I'm gonna get you prepared. There's gonna be a stat in the chat for you that they're waiting for you there too. They've been saying it for the last 2 years, so I'm gonna just let you know that, man. I'm gonna say this. We appreciate you coming on. Sir. We're gonna definitely get you back because we're gonna talk. We talked about one problem team, but you are a Dolphins fan, so we're gonna get you back. We gotta talk about the Dolphins too.
I gotta remind people that you're Dolphins fan.
This is the Eagle topic today.
I got you. All right, we appreciate that, DeVore.
I appreciate it, fellas.
All right, man.
All right, appreciate you.
Joe, I wish they would have played on Sunday, man. We got the people riled up on a Friday evening, man. I know it's getting cold outside, so I'm glad y'all here sticking around with us. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. When you chop this one up too, Joe, them TikToks is gonna go crazy. I'm just letting you know.
Especially Jalen Hurts rank.
Woo, 15.
That's definitely getting clipped up.
15. But let me get my stage ready, because like I said, man, we like pilots up here, man. We building this plane while it's in the air, and it's not just football season that's happening. We got some more destinies being set in the MLB playoffs, and the Dodgers defeat the Phillies 2-1. I think the hockey team also lost in Philly too. It was just it was not sunny in Philadelphia. And I know they say it's always sunny, but it was raining yesterday. We got our man, Griffey backstage. I'm going to just leave it at that because y'all never know who's going to pop up on R2L. You ready, Joe?
Let's get it.
What's
Oh,
up?
wait, hold on. I got you, man. You got to run that back. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's going on, man?
Oh, man. Just excited, happy, man. Dodgers, you know it. Trying to repeat.
Hey, it's looking that way, man. Y'all out here. You know the Yankees ain't around no more, but y'all making some things shake. So before we get into other questions about other teams, we want your reaction to your game last night.
Oh, man. So my reaction was the same I had before the series because we had to play in round one. Philly didn't. They 2-seed bye. They had the bye. Didn't have to play in round one. And when I saw the bracket and I saw if we won against Cincinnati, we had to face Philly, I was like, oh, man. Last year, I had the same reaction when we had to face the Padres. I was like, oh, man, whoever wins this series, probably going to win the World Series. It happened last year when the Dodgers faced the Padres. I was like, damn, whoever wins this series, probably going to win the World Series. And now I feel like it's happening again because the Phillies are the least favorite team I wanted to face. I did not want to face them. The bracket came out, like my heart kind of dropped a bit because we were struggling at the end of the season. But I was like, damn, Philly has the crowd, the fans, they had home field advantage. First of all, it's like we had to play our first 2 games over there when the weather's getting it's always hot in Cali. When the weather's getting colder, that's a brutal draw for us. So when it came to the game 4, after winning the first 2 and then they kind of smoked us the last game, that last game, oh my God, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Like, I'm not talking about like just winning. I'm just talking about the emotions through the whole game. A prime pitchers duel. Something like a lot of baseball fans want that whole 10-9 game, that 11-7 game. Nah, give me this game. Your best against our best. And it was toe-to-toe, bar for bar. And it was like, who's going to make the first mistake? And if you make that mistake, can the other team make up for that mistake? And it was a chess match between the managers. Who am I going to pitch here? Who am I going to pitch there? Should I take them out? Should I put them in? Like, those games I live for because I was at the edge of my seat. I'm not going to lie. It's like very rare, but I was like, it could go any way. It was a coin flip. And if we lost that game and had to go back to Philly, I didn't have that much confidence. Like, we got to play the game, but Philly, man, I got to give them respect, man. They're a tough place to play.
So what was what was your reaction on that last play though?
Oh man, I was like, I'm gonna be a real like I'm not gonna be a jerk about it. I'm not gonna be. My heart broke for him, bro. I was like, I'm so happy we won, but at the same time, why couldn't we win another way? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, because I'm sure after that play, I'm sure Philly fans are gonna be like, very nice. They're gonna treat the pitcher well. They're not gonna blame him or anything. They're not gonna send him death threats. I'm sure Philly is gonna be gentlemanly about what happened. Like,
sure.
Yeah, right.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. For that to happen for a player that plays for Philly, that is rough. That is rough. And he didn't even leave the field and the Dodgers were celebrating. And I was like hoping like a base hit, a home run, something else, But I'll take it. A win's a win. And if that happened to us, I'm sure Philly fans would not be as charitable as I'm being. So I'll take it. But man, he said it in the interview. He said it was just a spur of the moment. He thought he wasn't going to make the throw to first. So he's like, his best chance was throwing home. But at the same time, when you bobble the ball and you're like panicking and the winning run's about to score, a lot of things can be going through your head where you're not thinking straight. And I don't think people realize that. That throw to first to us from the TV looks like a 50-foot throw. You can make it. He's not almost there. You're going to get that out. But to him, in that moment, he might as well be throwing it across a football field.
Exactly.
Like, if that throw to home was closer than first and he threw it like that, imagine that throw to first. Yo, he was panicked. If he played it clean, like in baseball, it's called PFPs, pitcher fielding practice. It's something that all pitchers go through, and it's not just fielding the ball in front of you. It's like covering first for the first baseman, backing up a play from third and home. And you go through this throughout your entire career as a pitcher. In spring training, it's the first thing you do. Not even pitching. It's literally fielding is the first thing you do. And the fact that he messed that up, that hurts. That hurts so much. And he's like trying to make up for it when he bobbled it. That he's like, he doesn't even look at his catcher. And the catcher's pointing to first. He's like, throw to first, throw to first. He doesn't even look. He's so worried about where the ball is. You can see it in his face. He's like, I got to get this. I got to get this.
Yeah.
Looks up, first person he sees is home plate, the runner, and he just lets it fly. And I'm like, you got to feel for him, man. You got to feel. Even as a Dodger fan, even as the winning team, I feel bad. I'm like, I know Philly's going to want him out of there, and he's a good player. It's heartbreaking, man.
You said it yourself, first one to make the mistake, and that was a mistake in the 11th inning. That was a good one. That's a good one.
So right now, I would say you all are just waiting for the winner of the Cubs series, right?
Yes.
With that, right? I just want to ask you one thing. How confident are you? I don't even want to do that. I'm just how confident are you of getting back?
Like I said, after the Phillies, my confidence couldn't be higher, honestly, about getting back. Now that, and it sounds crazy to some people that I'm going to say this, but now that the Yankees are out too, my confidence of winning is even higher. And I know Yankees had a bunch of faults, but I look at the rest of the field and it's like, I'll take it. It'll be like, for comparison, it'll be like if the Chiefs and the Bills were eliminated in the AFC. And all you were left with were the Colts, the Patriots, and the Chargers. I'd be like, I like my odds. That's how I feel right now. It's like, I like my odds. Honestly, I do have a bias of who I want to face next. But at the same time, whoever it is, I'm kind of like, I mean, going to Philly and doing that, and we had a rookie pitcher pitching, and he said it himself in an interview. He's like, after I left Philly, I was like, yeah, I can handle anything, because that's how crazy that crowd is.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So the fact that these young players for the Dodgers went in there and succeeded, and then left and felt like, man, that was really tough, and we made it out, and we won pretty well. I think we got this. It was like after that, our rookie pitcher didn't allow one single hit the rest of the series. So it was like he knew it. He was like, bro, if I can handle that, I can handle anything at this point. And that's how I feel about the other teams. It's like if we can handle them, I think we're good.
I got you. I can't remember the movie, but I remember the quote where he was in the locker room. He was like, "So you're saying there's a chance?" So you brought up the Yankees, right? I just want to ask you quickly, Joe. You got anything else on the series?
No, go ahead.
Okay,
I
just want to ask you. The way they went out, right? We all know what the Yankees are. We got a diehard Yankee fan. He shout out to BWT. Said he does a show on the network as well.
We tried to get him on with you, but he couldn't make it today. I want to say that. Go ahead.
But you know what, Jordan? I think we definitely got to set it up. We got to get him on because this is going to be good. This is going to be some good baseball content right here. But what's going on, man? What's going on with the Yankees, in your opinion?
And I'm going to say this because I'm unbiased. I don't hate the Yankees like people hate the Yankees. They're not in my conference. They're not in my division. I 27 rings, fine. Y'all got that. Good for you. I don't care about the Yankees, so I'm going to be unbiased when I say this. I don't think it's what people are blaming it to be. People are blaming the coaching, and they're blaming the players. Nah, that's not it for me. For me, it's the front office, man. It's these aren't the Yankees we grew up to hate. at all. These aren't those Yankees. Like Steinbrenner passed away, and his son and the GM just they don't spend money anymore. They like you getting outspent by your little brother, the Mets. Like you lost your star player to the Mets. Steinbrenner would never. Like, are you the Mets? That's you might as well have lost them to the Red Sox. Like what? It's like why are we not spending money? And I think that's their biggest problem. They're trying to do these little things where they patch holes. They don't really fill positions. Like one of their best hitters, Cody Bellinger. He came in through a trade, not even signed. So because it was a trade, his contract's almost up. He opted out already. The season's over. He opted out already. He didn't even think about it. He's like, I'm out. I was like, either sign me to a new contract or I'm going somewhere else. And I was like, that's not a Yankee thing. It's like if you have a player that's producing for you, you keep that player before the season even ends. You sign them right then and there. Like, oh, yeah, we're keeping you. Yeah, we'll trade you if we don't want you, but you ain't leaving us. And that's not what the Yankees are right now. They're like having rental players. They're having these young players come up from the minors. Yankees are used to signing big names, big names. And I haven't seen that. Like they got Aaron Judge, and he wasn't even a signing. He came up with the Yankees. So it's like you got Aaron Judge, great. You signed Garrett Cole. That was their best free agent pitcher. That was like 3-4 years ago. And he was injured. He didn't even play in the playoffs. But other than that, it's like you can't really name the big star that covers your big star. You need somebody to back you up. Like NBA, you need that second star. Football, you need that quarterback wide receiver duo. You need somebody to help this man out. And you're just like, you know what? Maybe him for a year, we'll grab him. Maybe him for a year, we'll grab him. And most of the players they grab, when they grab them, are past their prime. They're not all-star level players. It's like you're not finding gems and being like developing them and keeping them for like 10 years. And I think that's where the Yankees keep failing. It's like stopgaps ain't going to help you win a World Series. They're going to help you make the playoffs, sure. Great. That's not the Yankees. They don't want just to make the playoffs. That'd be great for like Kansas City Royals or Cleveland Guardians or one of these small teams. I was like,
hey, Joe, you said it before I could. The Nats,
Yeah.
Carlson was smiling.
And it's like the East Coast and the West Coast flip because the Dodgers are spending money out wazoo. I don't know. We just won the World Series. And we still spent so much money in the offseason getting more players. That's why I told Joe, I was like, our starters are so deep. Like, we have them playing reliever. We have them playing closer. Those are starters. Rocky's a starter, and he's closing games. You got Kershaw out there. You got Glasnow out there. We have too many starters that we're like, damn, we can't pitch all of you guys. So let's pitch you guys here and there and put me over here. Some pitchers didn't even make the roster that are good pitchers. But that's something the Yankees should easily do over everybody. Boston's doing a better job of that. Like they're getting Garrett Crochet was a big signing. They're making moves while the Yankees are like, rental, call that guy up from the minor leagues. Dude, I was like, they're being run like they're small market. That's what it is. That's their biggest problem. They're being run like they're one of these little teams, and they're just being happy that they're making the playoffs.
Wow.
Sound like Jerry Jones, but
it's funny. I believe Teddy mentioned that though, like there, because he had put the GM on in the doghouse time. He put him in the doghouse plenty of times.
Yeah,
because lack of spending.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense.
That's what it is. We're talking about baseball. We don't have a salary cap.
Exactly.
You are a New York team.
What's Ohtani's contract? On top of everybody y'all already have?
Ohtani's is 10 years, $700 million.
And that was right after y'all signed Yamamoto, right?
Mm-hmm. Who has the highest contract of pitcher, even over Ohtani.
That's crazy.
So it's like, and you can defer money in contracts for baseball. Which means you don't have to pay it all at once. You can push that 10, 20 years from now. You can pay the rest of that contract.
Y'all did that with Ohtani, right?
Yep. So Ohtani, we're just paying him $2 million a year for 10 years.
They defer to Brooklyn, bro. Like,
Nah,
So
nah.
like
But
he
I
makes
thought-
that back in endorsements. He don't care. He's like, yeah, pay me 10 years from now
facts.
because I got Nike, I got all
New
these
Balance.
endorsements. I don't care.
So,
that-
so go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but that's something that easily should be by any New York market, any franchise, Knicks, whatever. They got money. You got money. That's your biggest power. That's your superpower. That's how you won 27. You stole Babe Ruth from Boston that way. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but I thought that I know we got another guy backstage, but I thought that when it came to Juan Soto, I thought the Yankees offer was better, but he decided to go with the Mets.
But that's another thing with the front office because the real story was, yeah, their offer was better. Their perks weren't.
Oh
The
yeah,
perks
he
the
did,
Mets
yeah.
offered were way better. His family could sit in the suite
Yeah.
for games. Like he can get a private like jet. Like this is stuff the front office could do. Like that's you being outbid. That's like trying to get a recruit in college. You got outbid because of the perks, not necessarily the money. But that's again, you got to negotiate better as a front office so he doesn't feel tempted. They said, "Oh, you want your family in the suite? No, you can't have that." But here's the contract, though. It's like, come on, man. He wants to be comfortable if he's gonna sign a 10-year deal. He's gonna ask for something else. He's gonna ask for like, yo, let me, have my friends come through at the park every now and then, like stuff like that. Like, come on,
Small things.
yeah.
That's not like Tim Duncan. Remember Doc Rivers? Tim Duncan wanted his girl to ride a bus with him, something like that, or a plane, and he said no. And because of that, he didn't go to Orlando.
And real quick, I
That's
understand.
why LeBron left Miami, right?
Yeah, because the cookies. Yeah.
And real quick, I understand this ask. People say, "Oh, that's selfish of Soto. Why do you ask for that? Why does he want that?" It's like a suite for your family, knowing they're safe.
Exactly.
You know how rowdy Yankee fans can get?
He's a great player.
Yeah.
He earned that. Especially how he performed in the playoffs last year.
Like, do you want your family, say you're playing for Philly or New York, you want your family in the crowd when you make a mistake?
Right.
You want them in the seats when you make a mistake? Yeah, I want my family in the suite. I want to make sure they're safe when they're watching me play.
Like they said, they treat no one's family special, not even Judge. Dang.
Well, you're lucky you signed Judge because you probably would have lost him too.
If they lose Judge, then he might go crazy.
Some players honestly deserve it. Some players deserve it. You think the Dodgers wouldn't do that for Ohtani?
Yes.
They're gonna roll out the red carpet.
Yeah. It's
for
like,
sure.
yeah, you got that. That's all you. Like,
shout out to Ohtani,
I don't even think
man.
that's a big ask. Let him go in the suite. Like, you're asking like he wants majority stake of the Yankees or something. No, it's just like, yo, I want my family to sit somewhere where it's safe.
Right. Because didn't he hit a walk-off to go to the World Series last year? Juan Soto? I think he hit a walk-off and go to the World Series last year. You know, so
and they're saying Jeter never got that or A-Rod. I'm talking about now, though. I'm not talking about back then, though. Back then, A-Rod wasn't even happy being a Yankee, and Jeter hated A-Rod. So it's like,
now you getting into something.
It wasn't even like they were happy being together. They won one World Series. They didn't like each other. That was another thing. It's like maybe if they got some perks, they would have sucked it up and maybe would have won more. Maybe they would have been happier.
Or that could add a fuel to the fire too. It's just like, well, you getting all this and you're not even playing well, and I'm not getting anything and I'm playing well.
Yeah, you're right. You got your good and your bad with that.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, you want to say, hey, no player gets any perks on the Yankees? That's fine. That's why you keep trading for players and they don't sign with you. That's all I'm saying. That's why they don't sign with the Yankees. It's like, well, this team's offering me this. Like, why would I choose you? Yeah, you're offering me money, but so are they. What else can you offer me? It's not like it's something illegal. It's just like something that a lot of teams offer players. Like, you want your family in a suite. You want to ride first class in a private jet. You want to get, I don't know, vouchers, whatever. It's like, okay, The team can offer that. If you want your own bobblehead day, yeah, we'll throw that in too. Get your bobblehead day. Like what? You like Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers? How many perks does he have?
Hey.
I know, right?
I wasn't trying to go there when you said, they giving out deals, but the Clippers gave out a lot of deals. That's
I
all
know,
I'm
right?
saying.
I know. They're doing an investigation right now as you speak.
Yo,
But
they finally changed the hairstyle policy that you could never have a beard on the Yankees.
oh yeah,
They
that was
did that because their pitcher this year that they got, again, they didn't sign him. They traded for him. He didn't want to go there. He was like, yo, I'm not going there. If I have to shave my beard, then I'm probably not going to resign with y'all.
Fire department.
no, in the military.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you before you go. I want to ask you one more thing. Who do you have winning, Mariners or Tigers?
Today, I mean, they beat their ace.
Okay. Sorry, so that's crazy, right? I do want to say this: who's winning, and who would you rather play?
Okay, so you want me to do both series because they're both Game 5, Cubs and.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, do Cubs, bro. Because I asked Tigers because my boy Carl.
No, Tigers is today, so I might as well pick them today.
But yeah, you can do both. Just do both. Yeah.
All right, so Tigers and Mariners. I honestly believe in the Tigers more. I think the Tigers will pull it out. Just saying that because of, but it will be happy if Seattle does it because they're cursed. They haven't done this since 2001. But that's why I'm picking the Tigers because you guys haven't done this since 2001. So it's kind of like, are you able to get over that hill? I'll be happy if they do. On the other side, though, I'd rather face. This is a tough decision, but I thought about it all day while I was working too. I'd rather face the Cubs, not because they have some, like they're lesser than the Brewers or like they're a lesser team or anything, and I want like an easy route. I think they're both kind of the same. I think both teams, I think we can beat them both. But if we face the Cubs, we get home field advantage. Okay. If we face the Brewers, they get home field advantage. So I'll take the home field advantage.
But either way, you feel confident.
Yeah, I feel confident. I think they're both good teams. I don't want to disrespect them like that. I think they're really the exact same team, honestly. I feel like they both, that's why they go into a Game 5. I feel like they're just that evenly matched. But one gives me home field advantage, one doesn't. I think that's what tips the scales right there.
That makes sense. All right.
Okay.
That's good. Appreciate you for coming on.
All right. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Any last words when you get off?
None. Just go Dodgers. Go. Oh, yeah. LeBron's out. I was going to say go Lakers. LeBron's out.
Yeah, I got Luka.
Yeah. Go AR. Yeah. Luka and AR. Going to carry the team for the first 10 games. But that's all I got to say. Y'all enjoy the rest of your show.
All right. Appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah.
Let's get that.
All right. Man, Joe, it's funny, man. It seems like we got a running theme of just talking about players in the locker rooms and not, being fans of each other. But this next thing we're going to talk about, I mean, a city wasn't a fan of his quarterbacking, but one's from, what they say, another man's trash is another man's treasure. Daniel Jones, man. I mean, come on. We in the NFC East. I know you had your fights with him, but as far as a Cowboys fan, I used to love Daniel Jones. I didn't think that it was all Daniel Jones' fault. However, it wasn't just me that used to think it wasn't all Daniel Jones' fault because we got the Colts just balling out. Yeah, MVP conversations. We got our special guest backstage. We're going to bring Femi up. He was talking about it on the panel. He said they got like 10 games. They got like 10 games ready. But the question that we have now, since Daniel Jones is balling out, I mean, Jonathan Taylor has the resurgence. The question is, will the Colts finish top 5 in the NFL? And Joe, are you ready?
Bring our guest up. He got the. Okay, he got the shirt on.
Yeah.
Come on now. Like Dave said, another man's trash is another man's treasure. And man, we hit gold.
I know we look alike.
Woo! Oh man,
what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Man, blessed, windful, happy, joyful. It's like, man, it's like 06 all over again.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. We're going to the ship this year for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
You know
I
what?
don't see anyone in the AFC that's gonna beat us. I don't see the Bills. Maybe it'll be in the AFC conference, yes, but Chiefs, no. Ravens, Chargers, Jaguars, Titans, Tennessee. Y'all can book your trip to Cancun right now. Y'all ain't going nowhere past the week 18, so it's all good. Who else is there in the AFC? Exactly, nobody. It's just us. It is just us.
Hey, he turned up. I like that. You even get to
I
the
was
question,
going.
start answering it.
I was gonna say top five. You went straight to. We went in the bowl.
I know.
Oh, for sure. Our offense is top five. Our defense is top five. We're number one, two in scoring. What we call we have the best receiver. Actually, we have a good receiver core. We have the best running back, and Indiana Jones, man, we hit gold on him. We hit gold.
I was gonna say, well, with your opponent coming up, you got the Cardinals, but Joe, week 6 of last season, I think Mark got on here and said something about the Commanders, right? And then
You
you all
remember
ended
that?
up in the. Yeah, I remember because it was embedded because I remember from that day forward it was me versus Mark in the chats. But it was week 6. He came on. He said the Commanders. He's Super Bowl or bust. Now we got Femi on here saying the same thing. The roles are kind of almost looking similar. So
The
I'm just
way
saying
that
it
we're
sounds far stretch, but you never know.
Yeah, I think
Right.
the way that we're going about like I think we're working as a team rather than having a star player just trying to carry the team, which I really like. That way, it relieves the load off of JT and Daniel Jones.
Right now, they got the best record in the league. And let's simulate it. If the playoffs were to start today.
Yes,
First off, you see this comment? This is the 2022 Giants reincarnated.
God forbid, I rebuke it. I rebuke it.
I rebuke it.
Stop.
I don't
No.
think the Giants started off like this though. No, they did. They won some close games. They were clutch at the end. Saquon went crazy.
Yeah,
All right, and Jonathan Taylor going crazy too. I think he lead the league in rushing. But
yes, sir.
so if the playoffs were to start today, the Colts would have a bye, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the 7th seed would be the Broncos. 6th seed are the 6th seed. So you will either play the Broncos, the Patriots, the Jags, or the Chargers. First round.
Ooh, tough teams, all tough teams, but I still have the Colts winning. We got home field advantage. We're on a momentum. We have good defense. We have good pass rush. We have great secondary, good coaching, good running backs, a solid quarterback, great line. It's like, yo, man, pick your poison. Either way, we're still gonna kill you.
So let me ask you this. Do you think y'all can keep up with the 1 seed throughout the whole season?
Who's the So right now we're number one in the AFC, correct?
Y'all tied with Buffalo 4-1, but y'all got
Buffalo.
the tiebreaker.
Gotcha. I think to keep me. Oh, that's the thing. Buffalo is still good, and it's Josh Allen. He's still there. So if we fall to number two, I'm fine with that. As long as we're in top two, top three, I'm fine with that.
Okay, you can see top 2, top 3. You see top 3 in the AFC.
Yeah.
I see top 2. Only reason I say top 2, well, for what he's saying, right? Because I'm looking at the Bills. Like we were talking about in a perfect world, the Bills got more bad teams on their schedule, and they've been winning against bad teams outside. Well, I can't call the Patriots a bad team. We don't know what they are right now. But again, they
Yeah.
beat up on the
Iffy.
Dolphins, Saints, Jets, and
Yeah,
the Ravens are kind of in the middle of the pack right now too because they got to figure some things out. But next up, they got Atlanta. I'm not saying it's a bad team, but I think the Bills
Good
can go
defense,
in.
though.
Yeah, I think the Bills
Yeah,
can
good
go in and
defense.
get it done though. But then after that, see their schedule is like decent team, bad team.
It's the Bills you're talking about, right?
Bills, yeah. Because I can't say
Oh,
too
okay,
much
good,
about the
good, okay.
Panthers just yet. I'm gonna wait till after Sunday to say the Panthers are a good or bad team. I'm gonna wait only because I got the hat on. But then they got the Chiefs after that, and you know what they do to the Chiefs in the regular
They do
season.
every year.
But that's a 50-50 game too. Then they got the
Yeah,
Dolphins. The Dolphins might be on a fire sale by then. Then they got the
true.
Bucks. So it's like their schedule is up and down. So
Yeah.
Fair point.
Same thing
We
with the
don't
Colts
know.
though. Colts got Cardinals, but they got the Chargers. That's tricky. The Titans, they got the Steelers, Falcons. Then they got the Chiefs, Texans, Hey, the Jazz gonna challenge y'all in that division.
They making moves to do it too.
Greg Newsom was a great move, and their defense already playing well too.
Shout out to Jordan Lewis.
Y'all still gotta play the 49ers, the Seahawks.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
You
That
know,
is
so
fair.
so like y'all haven't really gotten to the tough part of y'all schedule. Y'all beat Miami, y'all beat the Titans, y'all beat the Raiders. Y'all were losing to the Broncos and came back and won by 1 point, and y'all lost to the Rams. So I don't know, my boy. You know, hey,
So
we ain't get to the thickness of your schedule yet.
So we should be 5-0. I'm gonna be honest with you. We really should be 5-0 because that
Okay.
Rams game, we dropped 2 touchdowns,
True.
2 TDs, 2 by AD, 2. So it I'm being for real. Like I was just like,
You on the
damn,
phone?
bro. But it's all right. It's early in the week. I mean, it's early in the season. I'm fine with the L's now. I'd rather take the L's now than the rest is like week 15 and up. I still see us overcoming those top teams. I don't. The Chiefs, they're on our schedule. I think we have a winning record against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. So that one, I'm not even worried about. I'm really not. And with that playing right now, it's like, eh. The 49ers, good team. They're banged up, injury prone. So it's like, hey, who knows who be
Playing by then.
by then? Who else do we have on the list? I
The
forgot.
Seahawks. You said the Seahawks yet? The Seahawks.
Good defense, but it's Sam Donald, so I'm not worried about him either.
But you got Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next question. When do you feel like the carriage is gonna turn back into a pumpkin?
Yeah, because people are comparing y'all to the Vikings last year.
I think that's gonna pop. I want to say February 9th. Yeah,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
February 9th. Yeah.
Okay. So with this being said, right, the trade deadline is coming up. We got a lot of teams that are, some are falling off the map. Some are like, you know what, let's get ready for the draft early.
Yep.
What piece do you think is going to get you? I mean, you already feel like y'all going to win the Super Bowl, but what piece will solidify that for you if you can make a trade? Is it on offense or defense?
I want to say offense, and that'll be pass protection.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm having another security blanket to protect Jones. That's something that we need.
I want to ask you this too.
Yep.
Percentage wise, what's your on a scale of 1 to 10? What's your confidence level of making like okay, Super Bowl? So what's your confidence level of y'all getting to the Super Bowl?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
oh,
I'm giving it 11.
I was gonna break it down, but he said 11.
I get
that.
I get it's any given Sunday. I get that, but I think this is our time.
All right.
This is our time. Our defense is good. We're all hungry. Offense is playing great. JT's leading the league in rushing, and I think the best formula to win Super Bowl is having a good run on offense and good defense. And last time I checked, we're number 1 in offense, and I'm sorry, we're number 1 in the rush offense, and we're I think top 10 in defense. So I think we're brewing up a nice spell for us to win to go to the Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, DeVore. I'm gonna say DeVore. I'm reading the text. I'm not gonna lie, Femi. You saw Dave text, but you might pump your brakes first. You know what I mean? Because we 5 games in. We 5 games in, and y'all haven't really been tested yet. And your quarterback, I mean, he's playing well within the system. You know what I mean? But we haven't really seen him. We see him against one. I get it. He dropped 2 touchdowns. Also, then he turned the ball over multiple times too against the Rams. Well, I'm tripping.
I think he had 1 interception or 2. I think.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't know, Super Bowl. I get it. You 4-1. You beat the Raiders, beat the Dolphins, you beat the Broncos, Bo Nix. You know what I mean? You beat.
Yep.
But I get it. 49ers are injury prone, but 49ers still winning games. Y'all got the same amount of losses. You got the same. I think you got the same record. Y'all both 4-1, right? Or wait, 4-2.
I think they 4-1. They
Yeah,
4-1
4-1,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so go ahead, Tomo.
I would say it was the 2022 Giants. I think that's what Carl's saying because
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is. Yeah,
Saquon, Saquon was cooking, and now they have the 1-2 punch with him and Daniel Jones, and I see what's happening now with Jonathan Taylor. So yeah, I see it, but I'm with Joe. I'm not gonna kill your hopes.
The only person that can kill my hopes is God Himself.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. You are right about that one. So I'm with Joe on that. I would say it's week 6. Of course, it's a shout out to Tyler again. It's a story driven league, but it's also a week to week league, and you never know what could happen. Like you can go
That's
out
true.
there and lose to the Cardinals, and then things start to spiral, or you lose to the Cardinals, and then you go on an 8-game win streak. So you never know.
That is
But
true.
once you get in the playoffs, that's when it really matters. Just get there. So I'm with you on that one.
But you're right. The AFC looking weak right now.
It's questionable. It's very questionable.
You might just see us in Super Bowl.
All right, see now you're going too far.
The Commanders, that'll be a great
See.
matchup for us. That'll be a great matchup.
JD fouled 2-0 against Daniel Jones.
Yeah. With the Giants, though. With the Giants. This is a different blue.
Go ahead, Tomo.
Man, Twilight Zone, what are y'all doing here?
I know. Imagine watching that. Daniel Jones against JD.
Oh man,
in the Super Bowl.
Beautiful.
Imagine that. Like,
I don't want to even imagine that. No, I didn't want to see it last year. I don't want to see it any year. No, I'm sorry. Let me get mine first, and then you can do what you got to do. I'm mad that the Eagles won.
I forgot you're a Cowboys fan. I forgot about that. Oh,
what's going on? Why are you saying it like that? I feel just like you. I got hopes. You know, I feel like we can sweep. I mean, if my defense get there,
no,
my defense. If y'all give us Zaire, give us that linebacker you got, then I feel like we can go to the Super Bowl too.
I just don't. I mean, it's good. It's good to have hope. It's always good to have be positive. But as long as you have Jerry back there,
I mean, look. I like what your owner's doing. They making sure y'all call the right plays. She down there with the play sheet, got the headset on. I like what she doing. She like, no. She like, my money's in this. I need to know what's going on. I'm not mad at it. I was like, keep it going. And y'all it's helping y'all win too. It's keeping everybody accountable. So, but there's a Steelers fan somewhere just not liking what you got to say. I know you didn't, and there's a Ravens fan somewhere that's not liking that you didn't bring their name up either when you were talking about the AFC. You only brought up the Bills and the Chiefs, saying if they're not there, you feel like it's y'all against the field.
Absolutely. I like the Steelers haven't won a playoff game since 09, 010. Not worried. The Ravens always choke every single year. Like, let's be for real. Like, I'm not worried about choke artists. I'm not worried about them. Like, please, like, I'm worried about the Chiefs and the Bills. The two teams that are always there at the end of the year. No.
The Bills kind of choke it too, though.
But they always get there, though.
They choke it.
Hey, at least they show up. The Ravens, hey, man. And the Steelers,
what have the Colts done? The call said, what have the Colts done?
Colts? Oh, man, let me not even get started. Well, wait, do we face them this year or no?
The Ravens? No.
Oh, unfortunately, damn, because that would be a nice butt whooping right there. Nice butt whooping.
BTA, he is not playing. He is not playing. I like this energy.
I know.
And, listen, we haven't been nice since Andrew Luck days. Okay?
Yeah.
Now that we're nice, no one can kill my bubble.
Actually, Joe, I'm gonna remove myself from the conversation because I feel like he got the same energy that y'all had last year. He was like, "Look, we ain't been good in a while, and I'm liking what's going on."
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? The wins that keep adding up.
See what I'm saying, Joe? And he got his quarterback, got the running back. I don't know.
And the head coach cooking. Yeah, he cooking.
Oh yeah.
He was on a hot seat too coming into the season.
Wasn't Steichen in Philly?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was in Philly, and that when Jalen Hurts. That's when Jalen Hurts had his best success for real, is with Steichen. When he won All Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he didn't answer the question. Yeah, you're gonna have some enemies. in our NFL
Enemies,
chat.
yeah, it's whatever. It comes with being great, you know.
Success.
It's all right.
I know.
Comes with being
I
great.
know. I know.
Are you sure?
You in-
Are you sure?
I know.
Because Cowboys haven't
Hey.
been great in since what? I think
Hey, look.
96?
Look. Hey, that's all that matters.
96.
There was a time. There was
There
a
was
time.
Yeah, it was time. It was the
There
time.
was a time.
30 years
So
ago, yeah, for sure.
let's just put it like this, man. You know, we running out of time on the show. This is your segment. We don't want to talk about the Cowboys. We ain't talked about the Cowboys all episode. Let's just leave it alone.
I know.
We just-
Gotcha.
this is the Colts moment.
So okay, before you get off, let me do
Yep.
this. How you on a scale of 1 through 10, if y'all match up with the Steelers in the playoffs, how confident y'all will beat the Steelers?
If we have home field advantage, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give us a good 8, 8.5.
If y'all if the Steelers are at home, then what?
I give us a good 7.
Okay. Y'all and the Ravens.
The way they're playing right now. Wait, I'm sorry. With Lamar or without Lamar? Because right now,
With Lamar.
with Lamar, is it the divisional round or AFC conference?
Let's do conference championship. Oh, wow.
Conference.
Why are you asking me that?
9 out of 10. 9 out
Why
of
you-
10. 9 out of 10.
Why are you asking me that?
Because it matters. Because if it's divisional,
Uh-huh.
he might run more. Conference wise, he might think he's let me see.
He's about to say it.
You
He's
put it
about to
forward.
say it. He's about to say your quarterback. He was about to say it.
He
Lamar, go.
might think that he is a quarterback. And
Oh.
when I mean by quarterback, I mean by stay in the pocket, drop back quarterback. Something that he has never done in his entire career.
He's doing it this year and last year.
And what happened?
I get what he's saying. He's saying I get what he's saying.
Like for me, for Lamar to win, he has to run more.
When
he went to the AFC Championship against the Chiefs, the fact that he forgot how to run and became a true passer was the reason why he lost. Well, not one of the reasons why he lost. So if we face him in the divisional round and he's running, I have a 6 out of 10% chance that we will win. If it's the AFC Championship and he's in the pocket, oh man, sign my ticket right now. We're going to LA. Come on now.
Shout out to Cardo with the $1.99 super chat. No cowboy slander or shoe. But
shout out to Cardo.
I'll say, Joe, you got anything else?
Nah, man. You know, I try. What else ALC team in the chat? Those are the main two, Steelers and Ravens, right?
You forgot about the Broncos? They balling.
Oh, my bad, baby. So if y'all play the Broncos in the playoffs, scale of 1 through 10. My bad.
I think that'll be a better matchup compared to the Steelers and Ravens. I will give us honestly that'll be a 50-50. It'll be a real toss up. I think they have a great defense as well, good coaching, a great talented quarterback. I love Bo Nix. Ever since in Oregon, he's been nice. Going to the NFL, he's just been nicer. Yeah, it'll be a toss up.
Oh, last question.
Yes.
Bo Nix or Drake May?
Ooh.
Arm talent, I'm gonna go Bo Nix.
Oh gosh. Talent, you gonna Bo Nix?
I'm going Bo Nix. I think Drake May is good, but I still haven't seen much yet. Like he beat the Bills because of Diggs, but I have to see that on a continuous schedule.
Yeah, throw the ball at him.
Yeah, I would hope.
All right. Definitely appreciate you for me.
Definitely.
Appreciate you guys. Remember, we going to the ship, baby. We going to the ship.
I see you there.
Hey, stop.
See you there.
You see what I'm saying? All
Cowboys,
I know is
you have a lot to work on.
Hey, all I know is
you need a new owner. Well, no, the owner's fine. You need a new GM.
Okay.
You need a new quarterback.
Don't know about that.
You need a new defense because your defense
Definitely
is
agree with you there.
suspect.
Agree with
Secondary
you
is in there. Pass rush. Oof. But you
That's funny.
did get 2 first-round picks, so you could do something with that.
Yeah, I tell you this, Joe. If we were just like you, how you said about Daniel Jones, the Cowboys was to get there and play the Colts in the Super Bowl. I'm celebrating the day of because Daniel, it's gonna get ugly.
Wait.
Glasses off.
Time out.
He gonna start. He can take the glasses off. I'm like this all week. You know what I mean?
I know. Dak, I mean, no, the
the
Cowboys own Daniel Jones though.
He gonna see that star and start. He gonna start glitching. He gonna like, oh my goodness.
No.
You start glitching.
You're telling me that we should worry about a team that always choked since 93. Oh no, 96 in the playoffs.
But
Well,
the
if
thing
they get
about
to the
it,
Super
if they
Bowl,
get there,
then
that choke,
they
that
won't
choke.
Oh no, they're gonna choke. History shows that they don't win the biggest game ever since Jimmy Johnson left.
They won one.
Yeah, technically he did.
Yeah, he did.
It was the year after he left.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, you're right. Never mind. I digress.
I'm just saying.
But hey,
the
if
90s
you get
was
there,
a long time ago. I understand why you forgot. It was a long time ago.
I was like 3 years old. It's
91
right.
since we won. So. People never talk about that. It's been 91 since we won.
90,
but at least we went to the NFC Championship game last year.
That's why y'all got the reset. That's the only reason.
Yeah, it makes sense. 91. Yeah. I think I was like, I wasn't even born yet. No, damn.
Okay.
Every time we get a guest on here, Joe, they just show us that we old, man.
Man, Philly ain't that young, man. I mean, not he
93.
Hold on, we ain't old, but he ain't.
Yeah.
He got a YN. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm no YN. I passed that phase.
But all right, man. We appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate you as always.
Of course, man. We appreciate you, man. Any last words?
You going to shit? Come on, man. You going to shit? Colts. Colts. Indiana Jones. Man, I'll see y'all in February. Man.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, see y'all later.
All right.
Dang, confidence high.
Hey, man. Week 6 changes trajectories for a lot of teams. His is high. Another one is fighting battles right now, Joe.
Let me write this down. DeVore and Femi. Make sure I invite them on the show week 10. And check the temperature.
I'm writing it down. Super Bowl expectations.
We need DeVore back on in week 10 so we can talk about the Eagles again. See where they at. And we need Femi to come back on with the Colts.
So Kev, AJ, Blaze, any Eagle fan out there that's watching this, he said week 10. And this is your invite. Of course, y'all know y'all can come on at any time, but
of course, yeah, I remember. If
things are changed by week 10, who knows, man? Because I tell you this, I'll let us get into our last words, Joe. If the Eagles are still losing games the way they are by week 10, I don't know, Joe. I ain't saying they're gonna do it, but if they are, I'm gonna have to put them on like suicide watch or something,
man. But my last word, shout out to the whole R2O network. Shout out to the whole R2O family. Y'all went crazy in the chats.
Man.
Y'all went crazy in the comment section today, especially on the Eagle segment. And I know that the chat is going. I know it is. I know it's going crazy. So I can't wait to get in it. And shout out to all the guests that came on. DeVore, my boy Griffey, and my boy Femi. And shout out to Big O with the super chat. Appreciate you, Big O. And Commanders, man, we got Bears Monday night. So next time you will see us on R2L, I should be wearing the shades. So if I'm not wearing the shades, then you know what's up. So, and that's it. That's all I got. Oh, yeah. The Joe Jordan show will be Sunday after the Sunday night game. I will be talking about recapping games the other day, and I'll be giving my top 10 players in the NBA for every position and totality top 10.
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah. So
we have a long night.
Yeah, you know,
You
I'm
get
gonna
the
get some.
holiday off?
Nah, but I'll
I'm
be
about
all
to say
right.
you gonna have a long night, man.
It's gonna be a short Monday though.
Okay. Well, shout out to our superstar members. You know, shout out to Worm who made his appearance back in the NFL chat. Shake the place up, man. You know,
He was up early.
I think I didn't want to admit to it, and I'm not gonna do it on air. But I mean, people do wake up early, man. Y'all made a lot of people mad in that chat. I'm just saying, this is their time.
They were up late and woke up early.
Bro, it's like they didn't sleep.
I know.
It's like, no, I'm waiting. They said, no. I know you're at work, but come back because I got something to say. I'll wait for you to come back. They saved the message, but
As they say the message.
shout out to Worm. Shout out to our brother Dave. Shout out to Taniqua. Shout out to Vaughn. Oh, RBO, he rescheduled the show, but he will be going live soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, you know, Chris Brown took over the city, so a lot of people had to reschedule.
CTC was live today, and BWT was live today, and FSC was live the last 2 days.
Yep. So if you
Dave
want,
Doghouse next week.
there you go. And in the red corner on Sunday. So make sure
There it
y'all
is.
click the links below. Network jumping. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Giovanni. Shout out to Chris. Go back. Shout out to Coach Coombs. We just said FFC had an episode. Shout out to the Corey's. Look, see, they be messing up words so much that I'm gonna mess your name up, bro. My bad. Shout out to the Corey's. Shout out to Teddy. And shout out to myself. And shout out to you for becoming a member. My last words is Dallas, just keep this thing going. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, you got to go out there and win this game. So then that way next week when we doing shows, that Friday is going to be very, very electric.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's either going to be for first place or it's going to be to maintain first place. It depends on what each team does, Joe. We don't know.
We might dedicate the whole show just for that game. We might just do that.
Hey, if you want,
get the Commanders on, get the Cowboys on, and we can get it popping.
I might come with a fork.
We
don't
got
know.
Enough people.
We sure do though.
I got 4 on my side. You could get 4 on your side.
I can find 4.
You got the youngin. You know what I mean? You got my boy Watts. You got you. Hey. You got O, and you got Worm.
Alone, O and Watts gonna shake the table.
Hey, look, I got Mark, I got the Couriers, I got myself, and I got my boy my gosh, Mike, my boy Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, because Mike said something about Michael Parsons going to the Commanders, but too bad he in Green Bay. You got to wait 5 years for that trade, Bucko. It was close. So and one more, and one more shout out to the rookie Mystics, Sonya and Kiki. They made the all rookie team. I've been wanting to say it for the last 3 weeks. I always forget right after you hit the button, but I just want to give them a shout out too.
Shout out to Vegas too.
It's a lot.
That game winner was nice.
Bruh. Over the spouses though, that's crazy. She called spouses instead of blouses. This is insane. WNBA is insane.
All right, y'all.
Weekend.
Yeah, enjoy our weekend. If you have a 3-day weekend, enjoy that. If you don't, that's cool. You still alive. And that's all we have for you today. And we'll see y'all next episode on Tuesday.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.